Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to a sneaker review video. In today's video, yeah, I think you guys can tell by the box what kind of sneakers I'm reviewing and stuff. It's funny how many pairs of Air Jordan 1s I have. And you would think like, okay, like bro, that's enough. Like get you another pair of shoes. Nah, man, Air Jordan 1s, they're comfortable. They got so many different colorways. I went out today and because I was dropping off a package at UBS. I don't know what UBS is, but UPS. And nah, man, it's like I was wearing some Air Jordan 1s even while I was out, man. I'm telling you, Air Jordan 1s, these are just my go-to comfort shoes. You know, as much as or even just like talking on the age of Air Jordan 1s, still, man, you know, you can't go wrong with a pair of Air Jordan 1s. But anyways, it's funny how long I've owned these shoes, and it's funny because I wasn't even like I wouldn't even have bought these shoes unless until my mom had pointed them out. So a little bit of a backstory before I get into the review of these sneakers. So anyways, so me, my mom, and my sister, we were in Vegas. And I remember because my mom, she wanted to get my dad like a gift or something. She wanted to get him a pair of shoes. So I was we're in there going back and forth and things. You know, I ain't trying to put my mom on blast, but she's a little bit particular when it comes to gift giving and things. She wants to make sure she gets the best of the best of the best, like on some Men in Black activities and stuff. So, anyways, so I'm just sitting there on my phone. I'm like, I'ma just, you know, let her, because you know, you would think like, okay, with all these in the background, like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to shoes. So it's funny because she takes these shoes off the shelf. She was like, "You think your dad would like these?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think they're cool looking and stuff." And then out of nowhere, she was like, "Nah, I don't want to get these." I'm like, "What is wrong with those shoes?" So it's funny because I had already had bought two pairs of shoes when I was in Vegas, and I was sitting down thinking like, dang, I should have waited. You know, I should have waited because them Air Jordan 1s, I'm like, I actually like how they look, like that black and white and stuff. I'm like, nah, man, you know, it ain't too many times where I get like white shoes. But no, like it's a perfect blend of white and black. I don't think these came with extra shoelaces though. Hold on for a second. Let me came with a gang of paper. I know that much. Dang. Why it got so much paper? I don't remember having that much paper, but no, it didn't come with no extra shoelaces, which is weird. Most Air Jordan 1s they do. If it had been like white laces, yeah, I don't even see or feel it, and that's crazy. But anyways, yeah, I think if you wanted to replace these with some white laces, that definitely would hit. It would hit too. I'm like, they should have just did that in the first. Maybe they did, and I just because I don't think. Hold on for a second. Not, well, my internet is not working, so I can't even check Go or Nike to see if these did come with white laces, and then I just store that because no, that actually happened to me before. It was with some Blazers that I wanted to get some Nike Blazers. I went and bought them over at Zoomies, and I think the dude that worked there, he took the laces, and I'm thinking to myself, I bought that's a package. I'm like, I'm not gonna have it where it's all like I buy something where it gets like in only half the items is in there. I'm like, nah, man, I'm not doing that. So overall, I remember no, I went right back up to that Zoomies and I was all like, hey, look, these shoes were supposed to come with some laces. So either I get my laces or I get my money back, one of the two. But it's been a while since I've owned these shoes, so if they did come with extra laces, I'm just gonna have to take the L on that one and things. I should have checked, but because yeah, most Air Jordan 1s do come with especially like the retro highs they do. So maybe they didn't just this time, and there's all like, no, let's just do the black and whites and just leave some black laces and stuff. I'm like, all right, it's whatever and things, but anyways, but yeah, I got to thinking about these shoes when we was in Vegas. I'm like, okay, we go back to Washington. I'm gonna see if they have these shoes. If not, I'm gonna get them on the website. I think that's what I did. I ended up getting these on goat.com because they didn't have them in my size at like Champs, Foot Locker, and stuff. So I was like, all right, cool. I ain't tripping about it. So I was like, I'll just go ahead. And I think that's probably another thing too is that they probably was going for under retail because these shoes they were like as shoes. Here's the thing. Here's a little bit of a tip for those that are getting into sneakers. When you see a pair of shoes sitting on the shelves for a long period of time, that usually means that they're going under retail. So like, let's say for an example, you go into Foot Locker one day, you see these shoes sitting on the shelves. They're all like, okay, you know, I'll wait maybe 2-3 weeks from now, go in there 2-3 weeks later, you still seeing these same shoes. Ask them to see if they have them in your size, try them on, check goat.com or StockX if you want to shop at StockX. But anyways, check reselling websites, most likely you'll see these shoes going under retail. And I think that was the case with these shoes. They were going under retail. So I was like, all right, cool. Go ahead, cop me a pair. I went true to size with these. I don't think I went up half a size. Yeah, I went true to size with these Air Jordan 1s. And yeah, I like them. I'm like, that's just one thing about Air Jordan 1s. And that's the one thing I do like about these, all leather. Like there's some Air Jordan 1s that I'm bought where it's like the leather, it's where it's not like leather, but it's like a suede type color. I feel like these ones might be, no, these are leather, but it's like kind of like a treated leather. It's like a new buckish type leather and things. It ain't really like all leather and stuff, but anyways, but yeah, these ones I like these types of Air Jordan 1s where it just has that leather, because it's a lot easier to clean, and plus you can wear these outside. And I imagine that with this all this white on it, yeah, it is gonna get dirty over time. But if you get like some one of those like sneaker wipes, you know, I can see where it's like, yeah, it'll be easy to clean and stuff. But overall, I'm like, yeah, these are gonna be a pair of shoes I wear during the summer. I am not going to wear these shoes in the current weather conditions we got right now. It's raining outside, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wear some like dark colored Jordans, you know. So I'm like, yeah, with these, I can see right now these could get dirty pretty fast. So, but anyways, but yeah, for somebody that's never owned a pair of Air Jordan 1s, definitely get you a pair of Air Jordan 1s. They're very comfortable. For a shoe that came out in 1985, it is honestly, it was a shoe I believe that was ahead of its time. Like, I know, I'm telling you, you can try on any pair of Air Jordan 1s, they're always going to be comfortable. Like, I don't think there's ever been a time where I did buy a pair of Air Jordan 1s and they wasn't comfortable. I think the only time I did was when I had got a size that was 9.5, but I think I did do that before, or I got another pair. Well, I know for sure I did get the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s, the low top Air Jordan 1s. And I did go down half a size and they felt perfectly fine. So I think it's, yeah, with the low tops, yeah, then you possibly can go down half a size. I would recommend trying it out first. I'm like, don't take my word for that, because everybody's feet are different. So I would definitely go into the store, try it out first, and then see. But with Air Jordan 1s, you have to go true to size. If not that, you have to go up half a size, because I would say that there are different types of Air Jordan 1s. Like there's the all patent leathered ones, the bread patent leathered ones, and you have to go up half a size in those. Like I think if I would have went true to size in those shoes, my feet would have been very uncomfortable. But Jordans like these, where it's like, it's just like that normal, I think this is supposed to be like some synthetic leather, but anyways, yeah, you could go true to size in these, and if you do want to go up half a size, you very well can do that too. So, but yeah, man, Air Jordan 1s, they're pretty comfortable. I like these. I would give these probably, I think maybe if this back part would have been black, I probably would have given these a perfect 10 out of 10, because I feel like it's just, when you see this part, it's too much. Like I know it's gonna get dirty fast. That's why I'm like, man, you know, I wish like it wouldn't have been like as white, because I know I'm not gonna be able to wear these outside as I would like to and stuff. But they did this with another pair. I remember it was some like, it was like supposed to be in the design like the original Chicago ones, but they had like it was mid tops, and they had like the white back part to it. And I remember I got so happy, because I'm like, oh man, like I got the Chicago ones, but I got to looking at them, and I'm like, wait a minute, these look different. I'm like, nah, let me go and compare these to the actual Chicago ones, because I just thought it was like a mid-top version of the Chicago ones. Man, I pulled those shoes up and seen the actual Chicago ones, and then the ones that I had, I ended up selling those shoes. I was like, I don't want to look at them no more. So, anyways, but no, I would give these a 9 out of 10. I just wish that this back part would have been black. And I know people are like, oh, you could just go and paint it. I tried with the paint and stuff with shoes. I'm not a fan. I would like to just get my shoes just and keep them how they look and things. You know, I tried doing that customization stuff at one point in time. It's a mess. All right, so that's why I'm like, stuff like that, maybe professionally get it done. But as far as doing it yourself, I'm like, you know how to do that stuff, then okay. But if not, then yeah, that's why I'm like, nah, it's just too much. But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next sneaker review video. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.